live show where we talk about some of the trending happenings in the country. If it's trending, if it's affecting the lives of people in Nigeria, in Rivers.
Room is my name.
Yeah, I'll be happy to be here. I'll be now.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so before we go into our stories, of course, we have to let you know that this is an interactive program. It's an interactive program. You're supposed to give us your contributions, your thoughts, to some of the stories that we will talk about. So feel free to drop your comments, suggestions, and thoughts in the comment section. And of course, feel free to give us topics that if you want us, matters you want us to treat. Feel free. It's less talk, so let's talk, right?
Yes.
Okay, so our first story for today, we know that some months back, not even some months back, something in Nigeria, as an oil producing
Country.
there's always been stories about oil thefts
Yes.
and all this
Vandalizing of oil
exactly.
pipes.
And I remember, I think some months ago, Asari Dokubo, when he visited the Aso Villa, and in a meeting, he was talking about the fact that the Nigerian military know about this
oil theft.
and
To an extent, he said they were part of it.
yeah, he said they were part of it, and it caused an uproar.
Yes.
Because lots of people were talking about online that why would they give him that kind of audience to go to Aso Villa and talk about things. But I mean, just last week, some days ago, we heard about the news of the vessel that was intercepted by a local security company that works with the federal government in order to help curb this oil theft.
Yes.
Now, what was very funny is the fact that the vessel now was being escorted by naval personnel, naval officers. So it just makes us realize that last, Asari Dokubo was right, because the military, different military bodies are actually part of this thing. Because
But you know that the Navy,
yeah,
when it was intercepted by Tantisa's security services, that the security firm that intercepted the vessel, the Navy gave there's a way it has to relate to the Navy, because the Navy is the military in charge of the waterways in Nigeria. So it's not really. So when news got to the Navy, okay, the lead chambers in the Navy, and it got to the data gave its reports that yes, they are aware of this vessel, whatever that the content of this vessel is not illegal. They are aware of the whole journey of the vessel. So it's saying it's escorting. Yes, there was that news that it was escorting. That was before it was found out that it was not illegal.
Yeah.
So let's balance the story.
Okay, so it was not illegal.
Yes, it was illegal at first. It was illegal at first because
so
according to
the
Tantita services,
Yes.
they were sensing some chef and something like that. But later it was discovered that it was legal.
Okay.
So the story didn't change.
The story didn't change.
Yes, the
But
story didn't
initially
change.
No, the vessel itself was not illegal.
Yes,
It
they're
was
saying the content that was illegal.
Yeah, because the NMDP at first when the security, the local security, they called.
Yes.
Initially they were not allowed to inspect the vessel. So when they put a call through to the NIMDP, that's the Nigerian Mainstream, Downstream, Petroleum, all those kind of things.
Yes.
Gave them the permission. They said they were not aware of the contents of the vessel.
Yes.
But a lot of confusion actually. But I'm still saying that it actually explains a lot, because I feel like there's no way.
Yes, that sudden change that it was illegal and now it's not illegal.
At first that was how it was. So it seems like maybe
there is some mischief.
You understand. But anyways, that's like one of the very trendy story that people were talking about it. And I was just happy, Sha. I'm happy with the way everything. At least, okay, they say it was legal and there was a misunderstanding.
Yes, and later it's now legal. Fine. So talking about oil theft and oil everything, there was an explosion in Rivers State, Okari Jetty, precisely in Okrika, Rivers State, saying that The explosion it was at night actually. It was at night, and the chairman of the local government, Okrika local government, said there were 4 people that just died.
Okay.
So the actual story of what resulted to this explosion was that there was a barge
Okay.
that was taking crude oil from Port Harcourt refinery for exportation.
Okay.
And along the line that they were transmitting this oil,
Yeah.
the hose disconnected from the barge, and people brought their gallons to come and scoop fuel and everything, and they stored it at the jetty. Okay, at night, you know that fishing actually, I heard that fishing is more successful at night.
Yeah, some people fish.
So fishermen went to that same river with their lanterns at night, and fire and oil doesn't go the same way, and there was an explosion. That's what caused the explosion.
Wow.
But the chairman said there are just 4 people that died. But the truth, other websites, other newspapers said unspecific number of people, and I feel I should believe unspecific number of people because
16.
that is I've seen 16, I've seen 4, I've seen 2 that are just the fishermen that died. You are talking about crude oil in its natural form being stored.
Yeah.
And this one is not the fuel tanker that exploded. This one is not kerosene or pole fire. This is actual in its full form. It killed a specific number of people because some people have been roasted that we can't even recognize that this is a human being's body.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like anything that has to do with that kind of explosion.
Yes.
I mean, just like the fuel tanker that we were talking about the last time. That was just the first, but see how many casualties that caused.
That Ondo State,
Yeah. So imagine
in its natural
people
form,
that.
diluted. We can't know the number of people that died, honestly. To me.
I don't know. I'm not aware if any investigation is being done as at so no.
The number of
People,
casualties.
Yeah, but I think it's because maybe they don't want to come out and
Yes.
try to
Maybe curtail the
curtail
news
the
and
news
everything.
But I feel like at the same time, people tend to risk a lot of things. Like it's just something I'm saying. So there's a leak and you decide to go and
You know, did the same thing that led to that Ondo State.
So last, if they did not store the crude or the whatever they found, I don't know what
Yes.
they used to give, but if they didn't store it, like take it illegally and store it.
Yes.
They didn't think about all those charges because oil is something that is stored it's delicate. You understand?
Expose it in all places to store it, gallons, or maybe anything. I feel those type of things have their special facilities for storing
Yes,
them.
now
You
this-
can't use our regular things that we see
Yeah.
every day to store them.
And then in an area where you know that people walk around this area with things that are highly inflammable.
Yes,
and
like
things
phones,
that.
all those
Yeah.
things.
But anyways, sorry, maybe
Sorry for the loss.
the
Sorry.
people that lost their lives. It's just very unfortunate. But I think we have to do better. Like, they are not everything like you want to take advantage of.
Yes.
We really have to do better. You know, let's not take advantage of silly things that will not end up
Hurting everybody.
hurting people, you understand, and taking people's lives, you know. So it's really should be bad, but I think we are going to keep our fingers crossed to find out if we're going to still hear
News about it.
anything more about this. But I feel like I don't know if the police would not be involved in the matter. Do you think the police would be involved in the matter?
In this explosion,
Yeah.
right? They ought to be involved. It
Like,
has
to
now
find out the people
involved.
that the culprits that stole the oil.
How will you get the culprit now? No, I don't think they'll be finding out the culprit. I think they should they'll be there just to check the dead bodies and casualties, give a comprehensive report to the public.
Yeah. Okay, so still talking about deaths and all that, you know, something very sad happened in Port Harcourt here, you know, Elekaya.
Yeah, precisely.
You know, somebody was killed
In
by-
front of his family.
by an
It's
officer.
traumatizing.
Yeah. By an officer, a police officer, and lots of news have been coming. According to the police, they said the bullets, it was a stray bullet, you know. Apparently there was a robbery, like they alerted the police that there was a robbery.
Yes.
And then the police were shooting to, I don't know, but
So in response to that robbery,
Yeah,
maybe
so-
to keep calm or make the perpetrators of that act to go far away,
Yeah.
just to alert. I feel they shot in the air to alert those perpetrators that, hey, security agents are here.
that's what they said. A stray bullet hit the man.
Hitting.
and he died. But apparently his wife is saying something.
His wife is saying something different. The wife said that the police, what happened is they went for an outing in a popular bar.
Okay.
So it happened to be that her late husband knows the owner of the bar. So they went there, and after everything, he took his family to the car and told, like, wait here, let me go and say something to the owner of the bar or something.
Yeah.
And he came back, sat in the driver's seat, and maybe the police walked up to their car. Actually, that's what the wife allegedly. That's what the wife said. And then, maybe talking and during the process, shot him in his chest, not even anywhere. According to what she said, she shot him through the windscreen to his chest. You know what is now shocking me in this story? These policemen are not from the states.
Wow.
Okay, their squad they belong to a squad in Gombe State. Far Gombe State. But they came to River State on special duty.
Okay.
So coming to River State on special duty, and now you're doing such a thing. Even though the police said they have been apprehended, they're in the state CID. But this...
Yeah, they said the person has been arrested. The
but
police officer.
They are there too. There were two.
Okay.
There were two according to what I read. But the thing is, why... Please, this is not the first time we have been hearing police dead, police beating somebody, the police having one thing or the other with civilians. And I'm like, should the police even be trying to exchange words or trying to put some sort of authority over a civilian? It's wrong, because that person is... I'm not armed. I'm not... any small thing now, anything or small GK according to people. So anything can happen.
I feel like it's very unfortunate, and nobody can really tell, because the wife is saying another story.
The police is saying another story.
So nobody can really know what happened, and the man is dead, so he cannot even tell us.
In front of his 3 kids, and it's traumatizing.
It's traumatizing. I feel like, yes, the police have sometimes hear this kind of news, but I think it should not stop us from also appreciating the times that they do the right thing.
Yes.
The woman that was arrested in Lagos, apparently she has a niece, a 10-year-old niece that she uses to carry. She's like a
courier services.
Yes, like
logistics manager.
So apparently she uses the girl to move her
drugs.
Take the drugs to her shop. But no matter which officer is going to be searching.
A 10-year-old
So apparently they saw her on the road, they felt like she was missing. So they took her back. In the process of trying to find out her parents and all that, they wanted to clean her up. So I wanted to clean her up now. They now noticed on her pants, her pants had different the
shapes.
Service. So the way the box.
Yeah.
The box. So they saw different drugs on her. So that's how the investigation started, and then they had to trace back to her auntie's place, and her auntie did not deny it actually. And
yes,
she has actually been arrested, but it's really very amazing.
I feel that's the right word to use, because
it's very amazing.
Because it's 10-year-old. That was a very strategic move.
Yeah.
That was very strategic,
yes,
because indeed no one will suspect a 10-year-old. No one. And she just, according to her, she had been in the business for 3 months, and she had used her niece for 2 months. But the thing is, how would you even think of? And the small girl said that her dad is late, her mom is in Ilorin, Kwara State, her grandfather is there. Her aunt brought her to Lagos to stay with her.
Yeah.
I mean, this lady went to bring her niece from the village for courier services. That is just it.
But I'm just happy that the police has done what they're supposed to do.
They did well.
When they do well, we give them kudos. When they do something that's
we
not
still
bad,
we still talk about
it, right? So let's move on to the cases of diphtheria. The high cases of diphtheria that is actually it's like an outbreak now, because
yes.
We have about 4,000 something reported cases of this diphtheria, and apart from that, now we have reported cases, then confirmed cases around 1,500 or something, and then 100 something children between the ages of 0 and 14 have died already. So
Wow.
it's like becoming it's an outbreak.
We talked about this case like
Yes,
few episodes months back.
Yeah, when
Though.
it was just
It was just
few cases.
and people didn't pay attention to it. So
Yeah.
that's why sometimes you need to pay attention to very little things. Let's be honest, because that's why you need to be up. You need to be current. You need to listen to news to know
Yeah.
to know what's happening. Because we talked about that thing. We explained to you the symptoms, how it spreads, and how you should just be cautious around your children, especially because it affects mostly little children. And now people have died already
People
as
are
we
dying,
speak.
like from Cross River to Kano to go like different states, like it's breaking out everywhere. You know, so I feel like now we have to be very vigilant. If anybody was sleeping or slacking before, now it's time to be very vigilant, especially if your child is not vaccinated. Does not have the vaccine. So if you should go get the vaccine, or if the child has the vaccine already, everybody should just be careful and just
watch out for symptoms. Know the symptoms first so that you can watch out for them and know that okay, this is actually what it looks like, and if there's a cure, get to it.
Yeah, so please do more research on the diphtheria disease. Do more research and please get your children vaccinated and watch your children, for signs and symptoms. I think we need to go on a break right now.
Yes, so that I can digest all we've said so far. So let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching Let's Talk, showing on No Limit TV. I am Obiniti Chinorum.
I'm Nkrama.
Let's Talk is a midweek and also a midday show where we discuss trending, controversial issues that cut across anything: business, academics, lifestyle, sports, anything, as long as it's trending, and we can discuss about it. And that topic has different perspective and opinions. We discuss that on Let's Talk. So maybe, in case you're not joining us, we've talked about many things. So we'll do a quick recap for you. We talked about diphtheria, a disease that's affecting children, mostly from the ages of 10 to 14. They break, 0 to 14. And people have died. For real, children have died. There's an increase in the cases. There is an outbreak. There is an outbreak in the disease. We talked about a woman that uses her 10-year-old niece to do courier services for her drugs. Yes, to do courier services for her drugs. Then the vessel that was intercepted by Tantita Security Services, the NAVA released a report that it is not illegal, and it was illegal before, but now it's not illegal. Let me use grammar words. And the 43-year-old man that was killed by a policeman in Elekaya here in Rivers State, in front of his family. I need to put in front of his family because so that you can understand that this is a very serious matter, that we Nigerians should not let it slide, and the police also should not let it slide. They should investigate very well what really led to this death. That is what we have talked about so far.
So right now we're going to move into more lighter matters, like entertainment matters, and we're going to be starting with the FIFA Women's World Cup. Unfortunately, Unfortunately,
After my
our
prayer last
Super
week.
Falcons, they are back home. I don't know if they've arrived, but they're out of
They're out. They're out
of the
of.
competition. I actually watched the match, and
I watched the match too, but I left at the first half.
you know, I've actually watched it to the end. Like it was, I feel like the team they really tried. I mean,
They tried.
England, they're like European champions. You know, they won the last female European championship.
Yeah.
So they're actually Europe's champions.
Like for them to during the first half, there was no goal during the first half, and the attempted goals was higher at Nigerian side during the first half.
They really tried, like from the beginning, from the full 90 minutes. That they went on extra time, and then it just went. Actually, when the penalty kick, when it was time for the penalty kick, I was very scared because I don't know. I knew the England team.
And that penalty kick was during the extra time.
Yeah, no, it was after the extra time.
Okay, after
actually,
the extra
yes.
time.
They played 100 and something minutes. There was still no goal, so they have to.
To tell you that they really tried.
They
Like they
tried.
didn't give space. Please, applause for you. You guys tried. We're proud of you.
They
Like
made it to the round of 16.
this is the first time the Nigerian team is making it to the round of 16.
Yeah, I think it's the first time we women. I think the men made it to the round of 16.
Yeah, but this is the first time the women's
Women.
team is making it to the round
So
of 16.
It's really nice, but I think that they can do better. I mean, Desire and the other girl that missed her penalty kick. I can't remember her name right now. Like it's actually traumatizing, you know, for when your country loses and it's as like your fault, you know. But she has actually been the first girl, the one that she's she's a scientist, she's a science student, you know. She works like she doesn't stay abroad, she's based over there, you know. And you know, after the whole football, after everything, like she was on Twitter, you know. Something even happened, you know, during the match when Lauren James, the England girl that stepped on.
Yes.
Yeah, so you know, that was another controversy, but actually she has apologized to her and they made up and everything like that.
But fans online
It
won't
was
allow
not-
the matter
It
rest.
was not called for. Like normally the girl, she's just she doesn't want to make a big deal out of it.
Yes.
It was definitely not worth it because and you know, initially the ref gave her a yellow card, but then after she went to check for VAR, they now changed it to like a red card, and then she was sent off. You know, so now she made a very costly mistake. You know, the mistake was, I don't know what she was thinking, and now she's not going to even play the next match. So she and our Nigerian viewer are going to be viewers. You know, they're going to be viewers. But I think they really tried. Kudos to Super Falcons.
Yes.
I just hope, I pray next time they go far than where they got to this time.
So talking about going far, the Nigerian basketball team of the female team of our Nigerian basketball, they won the championship.
Yeah, the Afro basket the championship for women. You know, so they've actually won the championship. Like,
No, that's to balance the equation. I feel it's like balancing. Okay,
yes,
you lost soccer, you won basketball. That's nice.
At least we want something.
Yes,
But,
that
you know,
would be.
but kudos to them. They were actually doing a lot of stuff. Like they've been doing a lot of things like back to back. You know, the basketball team. Like I don't really watch basketball all the time.
No, basketball is not really
Just
thing.
feel-
So it doesn't really move people as soccer, but it pays higher than soccer.
there are people that but it's not the majority, Sha. People that watch basketball, like tennis or golf, you know, but almost everybody watches football.
Yeah.
But I think they've tried, you know, our Super Falcons and the basketball team. Like they did amazing. Thank you guys very, very much.
Rep the country well.
Yeah, you rep the country well. They rep the country well. So let's move on from basketball. But why would you guys represent us? I feel like you can play basketball.
My height, I feel that is for top. So my height doesn't really go well
Yeah,
with
so
that.
football, you can do
Yes,
football now.
yes. I will just learn how to run very well to start with that.
Oh my god.
Well, Grandma will tell you that she will rep very well in sleeping.
Yes, and eating. Actually, sleeping and eating, you know. Okay, guys. I think we should go on a short break. When we we come back, we're going to be continuing some of the entertainment gist that we have. All right.
Limit TV. I am Obinichi.
I still remain Queen Corona.
So before we went on the break, we were in entertainment.
Yeah.
Talked about the Super Falcons coming back after making it to round of 16. They tried.
Yeah.
Then the female basketball team of Nigeria, getting the trophy for us. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, the Afro Women's Basketball Championship. They actually won it.
Then coming to the real bad boys, the real bad boys in entertainment, Big Brother All Stars.
Wow.
The very first person to be evicted from the house is Princess.
Yeah.
Yes, Princess has been evicted. I watched the eviction and people, those comments that run through.
Yeah.
People are saying Princess is so decent to be in this house. Someone says she's so holy to be in this house.
But
She's so calm that this house needs drama. She doesn't have the content, she doesn't have the drama, but we don't know more than Biggie. Biggie brought her to the house.
Yeah.
This is a special selection, okay? And Biggie brought her to the house.
It's a special selection, but I feel like she did not even make an effort. In fact, she started coming like don't get it wrong. If you felt like you're too quiet or anything, then you should have stayed back home, right?
Because this is content. Every person is a content. I feel this is how they selected these people because everybody in this house right now, you are watching that thing. Even though over the years we watch, everybody has a reason why they want to watch Biggie, maybe a particular person.
Yeah.
But this time around, you want to watch how this person that didn't really act well the last create a very nice atmosphere with other people and have a nice relationship with other people. Come in the same house with another person. For instance, I really wanted to see how Alex and Sissy will cope in that house. Because they've been copying. Okay, they've been copying, but I really wanted to see that. That was really content that I wanted to see. And some people wanted to see it because right from their season they haven't been on very good terms.
Yeah.
That is
and
part of
even
the
till now
thing.
there's like bad blood between the both of them.
Yes, they don't really like
I
say.
feel like Princess, yes, I feel like she was supposed to go because during her set she was the first person.
She was still the first
And
person.
she was still and you cannot blame the viewer. Although if it was by the votes, Sheyi was supposed to go because Sheyi had the lowest votes out of
Someone talked about that in the comments, and someone says, "See Sheyi here. Sheyi is feeling like he has a very good fan base outside, not knowing that he may be the next to go next week." Yeah.
He had the lowest, and it just because of the jury. And I understand why the jury decided to remove.
Talking about the jury, I really love the people Biggie selected. Okay, I really love the people Biggie selected. I haven't seen Dorothy in a while.
Yeah.
Then Mike was that was a very, very nice jury.
I am
No,
perceiving.
please. Person that he's married now.
I don't know now.
So Mike, yes, and then Bisola, very, very nice jury. So talking about the jury, I want to understand: is it the jury that really selected these people?
Yeah, no, the jury, the fans will vote.
Yes,
Like,
then the jury will decide.
The bottom, the people with like the lowest people now, the people with the lowest amount of points, jury now has to be, jury will now be the one to select
Who is going to go? So let's say last week it was between Sheyi and
Princess,
Princess, and the jury decided
that is so
Princess has
yeah,
to
because
go.
I understand why the jury decided, because she came alive on Thursday, this last Thursday. Like she was there for like almost 2 weeks now. 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And in 1 week and you did not come out. You came out on Thursday.
How will you
Thursday,
come out?
last
What
week.
what
was
exactly is the come out you mean?
Now the come out now is now you're in the house.
Okay.
From the beginning of the show till she left, you hardly hear anybody talk about Princess. If you hear that they will ask that where is Princess? Is this one here? Are you a hanger? But what are you like? Normally, it's content. Like
Yes.
for you people to talk about you.
You have done
be in their
something.
face.
See the way Angel came into the house on Sunday and on Monday she has given us content.
Everybody is giving content in the house. Like everybody
Yeah.
is giving content. Princess was not giving content. Even on Thursday that she came alive, it was so late because you're coming alive on Thursday when
Voting has
lines
it's
had
almost ended.
I've already closed. Wasn't it already closed? And
Yeah.
then, okay, you know when she came out, she said something and she did a live video I think yesterday, and she was talking about the fact that she cannot stay in the house and drag for man or fight for man or fight for food, that she's dating a billionaire.
Hello.
So why, if you're dating a billionaire and you have so much money, why are you in the house or look for 120 million naira? It doesn't make sense now. You know, so I feel like maybe she just wants to say that, but at least it got her trending. Because she never trended when she was in the house.
Then why is she now come? Why she would have said this thing in the house?
Exactly.
If she had said this thing in the house, people would have said, okay, people are just gonna look for way to go and find the billionaire she's dating. You know, she should have said maybe in a conversation, she should have just been gisting with somebody and bring it out. That's the same way people were, Shay and someone was having a conversation about Angel, saying Angel is childish. Angel, the way she behaves, she's behaving childish and this. And people are not talking in that comment that runs down. See Shay talking about being childish. You don't even know what your fan base outside. Angel, you cannot be compared to your fan base outside. And
the show is all about content. I mean, even Ilabea, like, you know, Ilabea
and Sisi had like
I watched it now.
On Saturday night, and it was a result of drinks. They drank too much.
Actually, the drink is there, but it was not. Ilabea has had this coming from the house. She had it coming. You know, she's always trying to play this card of I'm the youngest here. I'm 22. I'm the youngest. You're the youngest, so what? You're the youngest does not mean they will give you. They
will just give you money. They should just come and give you the money.
And she has a habit of doing something and then she'll not cry. Like
yes.
She'll do something, she will provoke you, and then when somebody talks, like she'll not start acting like.
You know something about Ilabea made me kind of question her on Saturday. You know, on Sunday rather, the eviction day. You know that thing she almost led to a fight. Really, almost led to a fight. She had a strike from that.
She had double strike.
And Ilabea didn't dress. She didn't pack her. Ilabea was wearing on eviction. Okay, even though she was not part of the people on probation to go home, but she had a strike. She didn't. You know, as a human, if you do something wrong, you know you have to prepare for the consequences. Ilabea was on her pajamas on a Sunday night eviction.
I feel like she was that thing. The only person that used to do it was Tasha. If Tasha was on eviction, Tasha was nominated for eviction more than 6, 7, 8 times.
Yes.
And all those times, Tasha never dressed. In fact, she carry her hair and her things and give to those people that they should go and wash. Like all those people that take care of their things, like she'll send it. That she'll carry the next week. Like
it's the confidence for me.
And she had the fan base to back
yes,
it up.
Yes.
So I feel like maybe that's what Ilabea is trying to do, but she's actually giving us content, and her fan base is actually good.
Yes, it's growing.
She gave us more content than Princess. Even Shay that is still there shouting. But I feel like lots of things have happened. Like Ilabea right now she's very calm because she has double strength. So any other thing she does, the
taking her home.
From the house. But she put Sisi's hair and she held Doy's neck. That's against the brother's rule.
Yeah.
And she don't understand. Even as at now, after the Sunday eviction, now they're plotting how to give her the next strike so she'll be out of the house. Yes, now. They're plotting how to give her the next strike.
No,
she should be out of the house. But I feel like I'm actually enjoying this. Is the first Big Brother Naija season. I'm actually like watching because it's all stars.
I feel because it's all stars and you've seen those people before. You know what these people are capable of. So you want to see them mingle with other characters that you know with this character they can't stand these other people.
This set was very, very. It's very, very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Very
So
interesting.
enough of Big Brother. Enough of Big Brother. Let's now go to a very, very shy side. Bole Festival 2023
Yeah.
Love and Vibes edition.
Mm.
I really love the crowd. Okay, from pictures I saw, Love and Vibes. It was really the love and the vibe.
Yeah, there's always
John
crowd.
Israel gave us that love feeling, lovey dovey.
Odumodu gave us that, cotton
Vibe.
vibe.
Sparrow gave me that Gen Z vibe. Let me put it like that.
Why?
Let me put it like that. Let me just. I don't. Yeah.
Of course, Jitru Miami, no limits music.
Was stunning. His
Yeah.
performance was stunning. Go watch that video. Go
Yeah.
watch that video.
Performed Isha for me.
I think the crowd was singing.
Yeah, I mean, come on, that's so, I think that's
The
so
crowd was singing. Like, come on, we are not done our video. Today, we are doing that today.
Okay, what's our Isha for me video?
Yeah.
Our Isha for me challenge.
You post it on our social, so
So watch out. Watch out. But lots of controversies surrounded the festival this year.
yeah.
From the ticket price. First of
The
all.
ticket prices were 2 blogs in Port Harcourt dragged them for that ticket price.
Lots of people actually on Twitter
They were dragging them that why would you pay 5K at the gates?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, what is an early bird ticket? Get your early bird ticket.
There was. But at
There
that time, I think the early bird was finished. So it was the 5K.
The early bird was
The early bird was 3.5.
the early bird was 3.5. And the truth is that for an event, the week before that event, that is when early bird tickets ends.
Yeah.
So it's not today that will end the festival set their advert and set the date. Okay, not like 2 months later it's called the date. So you have to know that okay, yes, plan for it. But Nigerians love last minute.
Yeah.
Nigerians love last minute, but the price too. I don't think it's really much. It's on the high side.
But I feel like it's still on the high side because this is a 2 days event. And the 5K tickets is for 2 days,
You sure?
Yes, it was for 2 days. Now the 5K, although they even reduced it to 4K after the
whole dragging on online.
They reduced it to 4K, but initially a lot of people were saying they don't want to pay 5K and come and listen to Johnny Dre on Twitter. And they made something that was, but I think the 5K was not too much.
Yeah.
But although the festival is supposed to be something.
So maybe 5K is though.
Because you pay that money, you not enter inside, and things inside. So
Yes. Even if they are not expensive, even if they are subsidized, 5K are just to walk and enter the
They are not
gate.
even subsidized. I went to the festival. I think the last 2 edition.
That last edition.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Last 2 edition and.
Yeah, old cat in Bole Festival. Come on, an old cat in Bole
So
Festival.
I feel like the price was for me because if I say people that go to the club or go if it's a Lagos person, if you go to Lagos or somebody in Lagos is doing show, you will not complain that it's 5K. 5K for 2 days. I think the price was okay.
For we in Port Harcourt, 5K is too much.
The price was okay, but something else that they were talking about was the fact that the Bole Festival is like shifting from the
Bole.
original.
Well, there are still Bole vendors.
There are Bole vendors, but now it's more like lots of people have been saying it's not like a business. Like obviously it's a business, right? But it's like do you understand?
They are shifting from the original state
like
of
the goalpost has changed.
yes.
Like it was supposed to be like a festival that celebrates like
The Port Harcourt street food Bole.
You understand? But now it's not even really about the Bole.
But there was Bole.
There has to be.
There has been Bole. There were Bole
There
stands.
has to be Bole.
At least there were more than 5 Bole stands.
There has to be Bole.
So was there no Bole or not? There was Bole. Bole
but
festival
now
is settled.
it's like it's a vendors festival.
How?
Yes, that's what people are saying because
Other vendors will be there.
Because now people are selling shoes, clothes, and bags.
It's part of the
inside
thing.
the Bole festival.
It's part of the thing.
It's not supposed to go
The
out.
marketing strategy, but there were
It's a business
there were Bole
strategy.
stands.
It's a business strategy. It's somebody's business now.
Yeah.
I mean, they bring artists, they're going to pay the artists, and all that, but I understand that one because that's what I'm saying. It's one of the controversies people are talking about. The fact that it has lost. They feel like it has lost.
People are just feel like it have lost direction, but it hasn't.
No, but I feel
They
like
were
I
Bole.
understand where they're coming from. There was Bole. It's not the problem here. there was Bole. Initially, it was the name is Bole Festival.
Uh-huh.
It's a Bole festival. It's supposed to be everything Bole, anything Bole. Everything about it has to be Bole. Everything about it. Tell me.
So what are you trying to say now? What you are trying to say now? There should be more of Bole vendors and less of other vendors.
I'm trying to say what. I'm trying to tell you what other people have said.
Okay.
Yes, concerning the festival. This particular.
That's what has been going on online.
Yeah, that's what has been going on. Apart from the ticket that people are talking about, people
Okay.
are still talking about the fact that they feel like it's no longer about Bole. Now maybe it's more like now music and the artists. It's not really about the food anymore. And initially it was supposed to be like a cultural, an event that celebrated the culture, the food culture in Port Harcourt. Some people feel like it's not like just like imagine Abacha Fiesta or all this food. You understand? It's supposed to be about like when you hear New Yam Festival.
Yes.
Everything. Yeah, everything is supposed to be about, but it's not like that anymore. So people have been talking about that, and people also talked about the fact that Port Harcourt artists, like they put so much attention on the Lagos artists, like,
More than the Port Harcourt artists.
Like some Port Harcourt artists, they wouldn't even want to pay them. You understand? They want to be like giving you a platform. So most people have been saying lots of things actually. I feel like the organizers of the events would have to
review, make a critical review, listen to what people say.
What people are saying, and they just sort it out because last they know what it's their event, they know what they want to achieve.
Yes.
But at the same time, people are going to.
You need to satisfy your customers also.
Exactly. So I feel like they should just look into the matter. I mean, they reduced the ticket price to 40K after, so they actually listen to.
Yes.
To reviews about.
We are expecting next year edition to be our reviews and complaints will be met by next year.
Yeah, but aside that, it was really, of course, there was vibes,
the fun, the vibe, the love, the food.
I was there in the spirit. But it was really
I followed up online. I followed their live video, and it was amazing. The crowd. It was PH came out in the full mask.
There was lots of crowd. I say if you have phobia, like you can't see.
Crowd phobia, yes,
you
can't.
Like there's people everywhere. Like
come from other states for Bole Festival. So it's yes, and I really appreciate we are still celebrating. It's a way of portraying Port Harcourt to the world, apart from the bulletin.
Yeah.
We are portraying Port Harcourt that yes, people day for Port Harcourt. People where they turn up.
People they always turn up. They don't have money, but every night, every day for going out.
Nightlife people.
People complain with the disguise.
Yes, so when you're going out for your event, whatever events you are having, do well to contact us, No Limit TV. Follow us on socials, so No Limit TV _Naija on Instagram, No Limit TV on Facebook, No Limit TV on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so that when we host your events, we'll post it on YouTube. People will view you and you turn to celeb. Very serious. We have a very good platform. Like we have views. You can go and check for yourself.
Somebody was complaining on Twitter. My friend of mine on Twitter, he was complaining about the fact that he gave somebody a job, like a video job to shoot and edit, and said the person since how many days, have been weeks now. The person, I paid money, the person has not seen. So I now replied, I said, use who sabi work, use who your show that you see your content, because most of people come to your events with camera, they'll carry BB camera, carry tripod, carry mic, but at the end of the day, you're not seeing.
You won't see your picture.
You're not seeing the content, So he was complaining, he was trying to generalize. I said, he did not contact us.
Yes, we are reliable. We welcome you to your events. So, honestly, we welcome you to your own event.
You pay us for your event, we deliver.
We deliver sharp.
Yes, so your picture miss or your video miss. It is not us. It can never happen like that.
And the pictures we'll get of you, like, you'll come back. You'll surely come back.
So just like Obuchi said, we are the right plug for your event, anything media related, interviews, marriages, sports, anything that has to do with media, we are definitely the plug for you because we are sure, tested and trusted.
Verified. Certified.
What
other English?
Alright guys, so I think we've come to the end of our live show today. But before we go, of course, it was a very special person's birthday.
Yes.
So of course, shout out to the guys behind the camera. They're always here, making things work, putting things in place. You don't see them. You only see I and Bichi, but they're always there. So shout out to the guys. And of course, shout out to our boss, Mr. Kingsley Anu. Without you, there's no limit TV. So thank you guys very much. Then of course, shout out to the audience. Without you,
we won't be here, Sha. So yes. Thank you for being here with us every Wednesday.
Alright, so before we go, of course, don't forget you can follow us on our social media handles, and of course, not forget that we are your plug for any of your media services, whatever it is that you want to do in the media space. We are definitely your plug. Alright?
Okay, that is all we have for you on this episode.
Yeah.
I am Obinju Chinurum. Same name also shouts. Everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere. Obinju Chinurum.
Okay. Queen Krama everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Queen Krama everywhere. So do it to follow us. And of course, follow Nollywood TV. And of course, browse to our enormous gallery of contents, different contents, just sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. That's all. Before we go, Benichi will do dance.
Please